Right, hang on. I've got beef jerky in my mouth. Right, this should be the final person, yeah? Let's go to the room of requirement first. And unveil my stuff. Whilst I jerky this up. Horrid. Where was that cloak? That's quite nice. Oh wait, what? Blackmailed into compliance, Gwendolyn Zhao was a reluctant Ashwender informant with the Ministry of Magic. After being found out and fired, Gwendolyn was forced to join Rookwood to protect and provide... That's horrible! I feel bad for killing her now, what the hell? Right, I'm happy you're dead, just from the start of that. Same with you, but I feel horrible for killing her. I should have gotten a drink. I'm parched.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Ah, yes, the centaurs. Hang on a second. See that? How Oh!
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why
give
we
us some
came and they'll
hope.
want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply
you
be
hiding
honest with
from
them
me,
about what
Poppy?
we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from
Come
the
on.
Ashwinders. We have come
I'm just gonna replay that, given Natty's interruption.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Eric. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And
What's a
why
moonstone?
was he so certain about where we could find one?
Oh wait, it's those rocks, isn't it?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Massive rock?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned.
Just go search for it?
I'll let you know what I find.
What? How very festive.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I'm not in my school attire. Hang on, you didn't see this.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Hallow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Hallow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Optimism!
Thank you
yes!
again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
I literally just want to transform. What does Square do? Look, there's a Graphorn. They're called Graphorns. There's a Graphorn there. You know what I mean? Like, just... I hope it is an Animagus. I'm gonna transform. Right. I'll go and do Summoner's Court, get this quest, and we'll go and speak to Professor Weasley or whoever was in the map chamber. Is this the championship?
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may
Good
the
one,
best summoner
Charlotte.
win. Accio!
Oh, shit.
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Just a little bit more.
Nice technique. Accio!
How was she doing that?
Precisely as planned.
Huge plays from Alex.
Sting me with a
Absolutely
billywig.
massive.
I'll never top that. Accio!
Oh,
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
oh, nuts!
Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck. Care for another round?
Like I said before, I'm raising the
Absolutely.
stakes
Don't
so
count
that
me
when
out
she
yet.
loses,
That's
she
the
loses
spirit.
more. Let's put some money on this.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Ooh.
Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
We just need 10 points
Accio.
to tie. Done. Easy.
Nice technique. Well, you are good.
That counted as 30. Oh, even better.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Ominous.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me, is
What?
everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things?
Carol
Was
of
it
the
what
Bells.
bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important?
Right,
They're
watch your
part
tour.
of
I'm
the
trying to help
school's
you.
history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it
because you've
hopped
got
on my
that
back like a
stupid
chocolate
hat
frog.
on.
No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Oh,
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I don't know where that is.
I imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
Damn it. Oh, pillar. There's something in my eye. Ow!
The bells must be upstairs.
I've never been here before.
Aloha, Mora.
Horrid.
Wingardium Leviosa. Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. One up, one to go.
Where's the other one? Oh! Sweet. Oh, there you are.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh! Catch it!
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Done it.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
A rumbant horn. Right, let's go to the map chamber. Yes.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
These repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle.
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Lucky for you, I've already been in there. Many times.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
What are you up to now?
None of your beeswax. I'm flu flaming. No, I'm not. There are locked doors around here.
Hello, Hamora. Leviosa.
Wait, what's this one? Ugh.
Revelio.
No. Nice. This is making me nauseous. Didn't notice this one.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Oh, cool.
Revelio.
People who boast are that's what my mother told me, and she knows everything.
All of my relatives work as
Should have gotten that before, mind.
Revelio.
Sorry.
Revelio.
I know that I've gotten that already. Ah, I forgot about you. Sorry.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
The issue is that you say too much.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
This is very devious.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
This is weird. Simon Pegg, hero. Get back to class. I can't use my wand.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine
Oh,
which student
defamation
gets
of
the
character
If you
at
must
its
speak
best.
with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Get back!
What could the headmaster want?
None of your business. Have I been here before? Yes.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls,
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I feel bad.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Has anyone seen my...
Bully the blind kid.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are
I could
quite
literally get
impossible
Quidditch back.
sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
I should have said please
Good
do.
day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
I should have damaged
What
my
did
own
we do to
reputation.
deserve him as a headmaster?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Ooh, Dementor. Cool. Get back to class. It is, and you're in trouble.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
What a very bountiful feast. There is... Oh, God. I don't have my wand.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Oh, sick.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off.
This is excellent.
Let's get out of sight.
Move!
Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Toujours pure.
Revelio.
This one. Nice. What lovely decoration. You're coming with me. I mean, it'll be nice to get into the headmaster's office by the usual means and not the
Revelio.
Sick. And not sneaking in. Christ, that was elaborate.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Yeah, probably.
Revelio.
Sorting Hat.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
This is where Harry and Dumbledore do the stuff.
That must be the pedestal.
Oh, yes. I'm trapped in a book.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald?
What the?
Can you hear me?
Oh my god,
I
this is
am here.
sick.
In this place, you may call me Neve.
Smash.
You shall
This
be
reminds me of the
witness to a
Deathly
fable.
Hallows story.
Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms.
Is this the Deathly Hallows? I
Avoid
guess?
each of them at all costs.
Oh my god. Ooh. This is sick. Oh, I thought you
I should
were
have run when I
Shadows.
could. I'd be free by now.
I'm not gonna fight death, right? Like, that's an unfair expectation.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
I love the design of this. It's amazing. Surely Death has some sort of ability to see the invisible. Oh, no, he doesn't. That's why he granted one of the wizards the invisibility cloak. And the wizard hid from him.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
That's very brave of you to assume. Up the ladder. Up the ladder now. Up the ladder. Oh, he's got pets.
I can't stand this much longer. I need to get out of here.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
There are a lot of them.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Thank you.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of health potions here. This isn't boding well. You're having a giggle.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
This is a beautifully designed level, honestly. Oh! Wait a second!
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
No way! Wait, the story that Neve was talking about was the Deathly Hallows.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
No way! Give me the Elder Wand now!
This is the way forward.
And the Resurrection Stone.
Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you.
I'm done.
Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm literally. Oh, and hang on. I need to like collect myself. 2 minutes. Oh my god, what is going on right now? Right. I'm calm and collected. I'm not worried about it. Oh, I'm just about to pick up the most powerful wand in existence. Oh my god.
I've never felt such power.
Oh. I mean, we won't be able to keep them, like, keep them, will we?
Bombarda.
I feel powerful. I'm suddenly understanding Voldemort. Oh, there, that was a skeleton.
Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarder! Depulso! Stupefy! Descender! Bombarder! Defender!
I have no words right now. I'm in awe of this. This is crazy.
Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Depulso! Defender! Bombarder! Potato! Stupefy! Descender! Depulso! Defender! Bombarder! Depulso! Defender! Stupefy!
3-minute battle.
Bombarder! Potato! Stupefy! Depulso! Descender! Defender! Defender!
Oh!
Bombarder!
And we can use the resurrection stone to bring us back to life. I'm guessing we're gonna die then. We can't collect 2 out of the 3 objects. Oh my god, it's giving Scarecrow from Arkham Asylum! I'm gonna conquer death? Who are you?! "14 minutes! I don't think so!
Stupefy! Defender! Bombarder!
I can't... Oh, nuts.
Depulso!
I blocked that?
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Defender! Bombarder!
14,000 damage!
Bombarder!
14,000 damage! Oh, I thought I could kill him before he hit it.
Descender! Bombarder!
Ow! There's another one!
Defender! Potato!
This is sick.
Descender!
This is genuinely a work of art.
Descender! Depulso!
Return to sender!
Depulso! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Depulso! Bombarder! Defender!
Ooh, it arced into the troll. Come on, get down here! Show me what you got. Oh, nuts.
Bombarder! Depulso! Potato! Defender!
Ow!
Defender!
I want to use ancient magic on the wolf. Ha!
Bombarder! Defender!
Whoa! Is it 50 that you get? Ow. No! Rats.
Stupid. Defender. Stupefy. Descender. Depulsor.
Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Back up, back up!
Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy. Stupefy. Depulsor.
Done.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender.
Alex, you too.
Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender.
How many are there? Get lost.
Defender.
Ow.
Depulsor.
Oh.
Bombarder. Defender.
Ooh. This is so cool, man. What's that on the wall? Centaur? Seahorse? The Resurrection Stone.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
I could cry.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
In fact, what am I doing? It's locked! I should have gone in with my cloak and stuff. God damn it. My mask would have looked sick.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
What?
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
How did she die? Wouldn't resurrect her?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Nia, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
In fairness, I told you all from the start that she was bad. That was an amazing mission.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Lightweight. That was sick. I mean, I'm tempted to just replay that little section there, just see if there was a different outcome. As doubtful as I am. But yeah, that was really cool.
Hailing painful emotions.
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
I guess she didn't want to say anything and then? Where is it? I'm hoping I'm not mistaken with Sebastian's new quest. Oh, I thought it was going to give me the killing curse. Oh well. We'll do that next time. I'm still overjoyed. We used the Elder Wand and the Cloak of Invisibility and the Resurrection Stone. I'm gonna surpass that power in the future.